Abhishek, I'll start with you to begin with. Why don't you give 2 or 3 data points which can become the base of our conversation based on your observation where Hyderabad as a market in real estate is moving?
Okay, 2, 3 is not enough, but I'll try to pick 2, 3 out of 10. What I like about this city the most is, and a lot of people don't know this, of course, people in Hyderabad might know this, but we are talking for the world to know. The biggest Google campus, the second biggest Amazon campus, there's going to be 50,000 people working there, that many more jobs, that many more homes, right? That's one thing that we should be very proud about, not just as people in Hyderabad, but also as Indians. This is not a joke. It's not happening in San Francisco, not in Boston, not in Houston. It's happening in Hyderabad. Sure. Right? That's the first thing I want to mention. Second, of course, we went through this massive, Pune and Hyderabad went through this massive frenzy of lot of homes being sold because Hyderabad also had a bit of a shallow period for a few years, and nothing wrong with that. What I find very amazing about Hyderabad is this striking similarity with North India. They like to live in big homes, and especially I'm extremely envious of that because I'm coming from Bombay. So I asked my team to pull out top to bottom. NCR was still the top. Second was Hyderabad. Bombay tak to main pahuncha hi nahi kyunki we were living in rat holes. So I deleted that, like not applicable. So I feel very bad when I see those numbers. Second, the only thing I do not like about Hyderabad now, it's getting a little unaffordable. It's becoming a little expensive because of these big homes, richer homes, and high homes. Right? We saw, right? Hyderabad now has a beautiful skyline, which probably didn't exist 20 years back. If you look at the average homes being sold, it's kissing 2 crores, which is not a good thing. Pune is still at 80 lakhs. Bangalore is still at 1.5 lakh. 1.5 crores. 1.5. But if you compare to Bombay and NCR, then it still looks affordable.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about these things. I've given you enough.
Let's do one thing. Sandeep, you tell what is it that Abhishek didn't address?
I think I've been a proud Hyderabadi, though I'm from Orissa, but I've been living here, started my career. This is my 27th year. As we can say, this is my Karam Bhumi. The resilience and the entrepreneurial spirit of Telugu entrepreneurs, I can tell you, is one of the best in India. One of the best, the entrepreneurship and the spirit of entrepreneurship is best among the Telugus, right? And we have seen that even the IT community and the first wave of people who went to US for IT is from this state, right? So a lot of money coming from US. That is point number one. Point number two, I ask always this question, my favorite question when I am moderating this session, and I ask the audience and how important it is for proactive governance, right? And proactive politician for the city to grow. 100% people say, yes, it is required. Now my question is, if that is true, show me a proactive government in Karnataka, in Bangalore in last 15 years. We have lost count how many chief ministers have said. Why the city is growing? Just to give perspective, in Jan to December 25, Jan to December 24, out of the 74 million square feet which was leased, 23 million square feet was from Bangalore. And we don't have proactive government there. What I always believe that once a city reaches a maturity level, as long as the government does not interfere, says will not do good, will not do bad, you handle it. Once the city reaches the maturity level, it itself propels, right? You don't have to do. I can very confidently tell you that Hyderabad now is not in Hyderabad of before 2013, 14, 16. It has reached the maturity level that it can propel itself the way it happens in Bangalore. Third point, very interesting, first time ever, Hyderabad from Jan to November last year, 2025, we had more number of GCCs coming and setting up the base in Hyderabad than Bangalore, right? So this is the first time it has happened. This shows the maturity level of the city and what we have done it. And all these job creations which will happen, and we are expecting Jan to December 2025 is around 12 million square feet. The way the RFPs have been floated, 2026 will be around 13 to 14 million square feet, right? And that will, after a gap of 12 months to 18 months to 24 months, it will create jobs. So I am, after spending 27 years, ups and downs are there. I think next decade, I can tell you proudly, there are a lot of cities, but next decade belongs to Hyderabad. There is absolutely no second thoughts about it.